Okay, welcome. This was the sell trade that was taken yesterday. Okay, and TP was hit as anticipated. Well, price still kept dipping. Okay, as price kept dipping, I was like, okay, good. That means I have to wait for retracement, and after the retracement, I will take what price take going down to retest this low. This was what I was anticipating from yesterday. Okay, price played out as anticipated. This was another sell. TP was hit. Price came down lower, making some people feel like, oh, I should have held the trade. It's still gonna dip. Then what happened? Kaboom! Stop loss would have been taken out. Zero profit, incur loss, which is why it's good to secure. In as much as you want to be proficient, you also need to do what? Secure yourself. It's just like a sniper. You want to attack, gun down the enemies. On the same vein, you don't want to expose your location or position because your ability to make a higher impact or be best at your game requires you conserving or protecting yourself, then hitting your mark. Conserve plus hit. Conserve plus hit. Hit that was hit target plus confirm kill. Okay, confirm kill. But it all starts with what? Conserving or protecting yourself, then goes to what? Your target, then confirm kill. Okay, well, this is just an analogy I use most times to illustrate market psychology, the importance of trading when your criteria has been met and not allowing the market to decide when you should be on it. Okay, with that being said, let's see the live chart. Remember I said I was looking for retracement, then price to do what? Retest this low. Now if you see this, the retracement eventually occurred, but what happened? Price has retested the low like we anticipated. So I'm not just going to rush into saying, okay, if price breaks, let me put myself stop for price to continue dipping because price is in a particular volatile zone. Okay, it's in a volatile zone in the sense whereby if price breaks down, good. I'll wait for retracement and retest the low, which is this, something like this. So this is one way to look at it. If price breaks up, I would wait for retracement to retest the high. But whichever happens, at least this week, as this week, I think we're up about a good amount, more than like 3% or so. But I think it's more than that. Yeah, I have to go and check my listing. I think it's more than that. Zero drawdown and just keep growing, doing your best. Okay. With that being said, this is what I'm looking. This is what Gigi has played, and I don't intend to force myself to take anything. Okay. If you're new here or you're old and you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Okay. Hit that notification bell or button. Select the all option. Comment and like. With that being said, let's look at the next thing on our watch list, which is gold. Gold is still in this range, playing the ping pong game. Okay, playing the ping pong game. So I'm not just going to rush into saying, okay, let's take buy or let's take sell, because gold is still playing this ping pong. What that implies is that we can take, like for me, I see trading opportunities inside of this range, because price action is not just one straight movement like this. It's not just, yes, this is the overall movement, sells, buys, okay, sells at the top, buys at the bottom. But if you look very well, you will see some beautiful market structure. So this is what inspired this buy trade that you see here, that played out very fine. Okay, that was, some persons would have been, oh, why are you taking buys when price is at the resistance? Okay, why are you taking buy? It doesn't make any sense. You should take sells at the top, buys at the bottom. But this buy was taken over to third, like in the third quadrant. I said quadrant, in the third, one third of it, almost close to the resistance. Okay, quadrant is divided by 4, so over two third of it, that was where the buy was taken. Some person will be like, whoa, how do you not expect to get your TP? That's because it met the criteria I was looking for. That is just the answer to this. So for now, unless someone wants to be trading this range, I would advise or recommend to myself to wait for price to do what, break out of this before I take any trade. Okay, with that being said, let's look at the next thing on the watch list, which is Bitcoin. For Bitcoin, price played out just like anticipated. Remember, this was the buy position that was given during the forecast. Price hit the target, and depending on what price does this morning, it could go as high as hitting this overall TP. However, if price breaks this demand zone here in this retracement phase, I'm anticipating price to do what? Dip to this low. However, sweeter sells would occur below here. Sweeter sells would occur below this zone. Sweeter sells would occur below this zone, which means we can wait for price to dip and look for sales below here, something like this, where we do something like this, something of this nature. This is the sweeter sales. Okay, so let's see how this plays out. This sell is good, but this one is better. Okay, so let's see how this plays out. This is all I got on British pound, Japanese yen, gold, and GJ. If you got any question, do well to hit me up. I'll answer it as quickly as possible. Okay, so that is all for now. Peace, Baraka Bashar.